Today is officially day one here in Kyoto after our treacherous long half day all the way from Narita to here. And right now we're gonna go to a 7-Eleven right that's close by to our hotel, and we're staying at Hotel Monterey Kyoto. So we're gonna go pick up some breakfast and then we're gonna head over, I believe, east to go check out some shrines. And then after that we'll reassess if we want to come back for lunch or have duck noodles today. But come along with us! Yay! For our first breakfast here, I got myself one of these onigiris, a grilled salmon, and then an egg salad and iced coffee. So we just got off of the Tozai line, and right now we're headed to Heian Shrine, which is about, I think, a 11-minute walk from here. But I already love the like silent nature here and like the architecture. Except for some of these modern ones like this. Look at this little Mitani Inari we've passed by along our way to the shrine. It's crazy because we're making our way to Heian Shrine and you can just see how huge it is in the background. And it looks like there's a lot of historical sites to do here. And there's a lot of museums, and the shrine is all the way in the back. If you can see, now we are at Osaka Shrine just to explore since we were in the area. We were trying to go through the Gion district just to walk around, but we saw this shrine, so we're gonna check it out for a bit. We've now made our way through the Gion district, and there's a lot of these signs that say do not post photos, but I think those are like the ones this way, versus if you're on the main street like this, you should be okay, because I have not seen any other signs on this street. But we are here so early still. It is 8:15 and none of these places are opened. We've stumbled upon our first gashapon store, and it's actually kind of small, so the variety is all right. And each of them range from around 300 to 500. I think I've seen mainly 300 and 400 ones. And because this one's a little bit smaller, there's not as much to choose from, but it's very interesting just looking to see what they have. Like, look at this ramen option, games. Right now we're on our way back to the hotel because a lot of places don't open until 10 a.m. and it's 8:45 right now, so I think we were gonna go drop off a couple of things and reassess before going back out, or we might actually stay out because it's 8:45. But we're wandering through a market area. This is not Nishiki Market, but seems very similar, and you can see all the restaurants are not yet open. I guess the other market we were just at blends into Nishiki Market because we were just going through one of the alleyways and you can see it says Nishiki right there. Right now we're stopping by for lunch, and I think we're gonna get one of these because it's 3 boxes for around $10-ish. So I think we're gonna get a salmon. Not sure what the middle 3 options are. And then there's shrimp. Plus this one has like indoor seating, which is great. So we've got the blue fish tuna, scallop with roe, and salmon. Typical. And they come with little soy sauce fishies and wasabi packets. So we're gonna put that in the lids and enjoy. I'm probably gonna try the scallop one first because I've never had a scallop one. Here we go. The rice is a little firm, but the scallop, very smooth. Now we've made it over to the Pokemon Center. And look at this. Crazy, all of this. For dinner, we've decided to go to Gyukatsu, or get Gyukatsu for dinner, because we wanted meat. So here's what the setup looks like so far. Some dressing, some sesame, red pepper, Then this is the personal grill that you get to choose your meat on, along with the utensils. Not quite sure what this extra virgin olive oil thing is for. I think it's for used toothpicks. And then this place is very small. But I think we waited for about 20 minutes. We didn't order yet before getting seated, so I guess we'll see. But this is the menu. So we got the A5 Wagyu Premium. We're waiting for Luke's to come, but I'll give you a tour of what comes with it. There's those two sauces, the A5 Premium Wagyu. And I'm not quite too sure what that is. Some cabbage, miso soup, rice, sauce, and a poached egg. We've just cooked our little meats. I'm gonna dip it in the wasabi soy sauce. Good wasabi, and I've also mixed my egg with the rice. Some of the cabbage puree. And some of the curry. What do you think? Oh. Right now is day 2 in Kyoto, and we have now made it over to the Ariyashima Forest, which is the item that we're gonna go see now. We had to take a 40-ish minute train ride over, not train, we had to take a 40-minute bus ride over from Kyoto, and we had to stand the whole time because everyone else was also trying to go around this time, but it's better to go at this time because nothing else around here is open until later, so I didn't want to spend like an hour waiting like yesterday, so we figured we'd come back later, but you can already start to see the bamboo forest. And now we've made it to the bamboo forest. It's pretty small compared to other ones I've been to, but this is free, so can't complain. These are not as dense as the ones in my Korea vlog, if you've seen those. What do you think?
Yeah, looks nice.
And after walking a little bit further north, we have made it to Sagano Bamboo Grove, I think is how you name it. And this one's a little bit better because it's thicker, so less light comes through. And it's actually cool because you cross over a pair of train tracks all the way over there, and it looks really nice. Right now we're walking through the Tenryuji Temple Garden. We got our tickets and it was 500 yen per person, so pretty affordable in terms of an attraction, I guess. So now we're gonna be walking through the garden. So we bought our tickets for the Tenryuji Garden, which was 500 yen. I believe there's actually separate temple tickets, and that's why you see there's people walking inside with no shoes on. But this is the view. Right now we're crossing over Togetsu Bridge on our way over to the monkey park. And look at the views. This is the entrance to Ariyashima Monkey Park. But after this little flight of stairs, you go to a pay station behind there, and then it's a 20-minute hike to the top. Alrighty, we are starting our trek up to go and see the Ariyashima Monkey Park. They said it's about a 20-minute trek, which is primarily all stairs, as you can see. And they say to not show your food or else the monkeys will take it. It'll be interesting to see if these are as intensive as the ones in Bali or not, because the ones in Bali, they will open your backpack, but I doubt they'll do that here. And each ticket here was 600 yen per person. After, I think it was a 14-minute trek for us because we'd rather just go in all in one go rather than stopping. There are pit stops along the way with like a couple of misting fans, but I didn't want the lactic acid to build up, so we just kept chugging along. Look at that monkey. But now I guess we're gonna go up to the top, explore around, see what other monkeys are here. Oh, and rest a bit because I can feel myself just radiating in heat, and this feels like my Hong Kong hike all over, but except for I'm wearing shorts this time, so it feels much better versus wearing jeans. So you can also pay to go inside and feed them through the little grates. Shall we? Shall we? It's also really, really nice view up here. So we purchased a bag of food for 100 yen. Now let's see if anyone comes. So we are supposed to put it out like this. But I don't know. Waiting. Is this one gonna come? Oh. It took it. We've taken 2 buses and now we are finally at Kinkakuji Temple. I'm not quite too sure where it is. We just gotta go up a little bit further. But damn, in the afternoon there are so many people and the sun keeps going in and out. So it's intense sun, so you might need to put on hella sunblock. But I'm assuming the temple is just up the way. Brochure. So we just picked up our 2 tickets and then now we picked up a brochure. And it's a one-way no return. Wow, look at this mist. Woo! Much needed on this hot day. And onward we go. It is now day 3 and we have made it to the Fushimi Inari gates. So here we go. They've got some holy water for us here. That one's more like a trickle. And onward we go. We'll see how far we have to go in order to avoid having a lot of people, because there was a lot of people on our JR Nara line to come here. Probably because we got lost in Kyoto Station where we didn't know which way to go for platform 8, but it's okay. We finally made it. We have now made it to the beginning of all the gates. We had to take a quick break to put on sunblock because I forgot. But look at them. So we reached the point of where it splits off into 2, and you're supposed to go on the right side first. And these are nice because they're really, really dense. But you can see how close all of these are to each other. These gates go on pretty far, but I don't think we're gonna do the whole thing because we want to save our steps for later today. After a 25-ish minute walk, more like 20, because now we're walking up the historical street on our way to Kyoto Mizudera Temple, and there's a bunch of like stalls everywhere. It is 9:14 right now, so kind of packed, but not as packed as it probably could be. A lot of people took taxis from the train station instead of making the 20-minute trek, but we did the walk instead. Alrighty, we have finally made it to Kyoto Mizudera Temple.
Okay,
I don't
so
know if we're gonna climb up all the way because we're a bit tired, and it is 9:19. but there's also a lot of people here, so I guess we are kind of late, but we also didn't want to get here when all of the stalls were going to be closed, so I guess it's what you want. And now we're going to be taking a stroll through the traditional streets of Kyoto. Now we're walking down another one, this one. Nice. Traditional elegance. Good thing about making it all the way out like this is that these streets are a little less crowded. We made it. Right now we're at a duck noodle place. It is 11:04, so just 4 minutes shortly after they have opened, and we're number 3 and 2. We were the second and third customer. And this is what their menu looks like. It's described with emojis, which actually is quite easily understandable once they've explained what it is. They've only got regular ramen and dipping ramen. I think I'm gonna get the fancy dipping ramen with the egg. So the 1850, 2035 with tax, and then you're gonna get one of these. Okay. Here we've got the special noodle. 3 breasts, a couple 5 pieces, wood ear, and they said this green outside was the Japanese pepper. You can smell these pink flowers, whatever they are. And then I wanted the egg. So excited. Just got a dipping ramen. We just finished eating at Gion Duck Noodle, and dang, the line when we had walked outside was probably at least 30 people deep, and the store only has enough seats for maybe around like 8 people, so it does take a while, especially because of like the nice treatment that they give you where they explain everything. All of the staff was very, very nice, and they do accept card, so that was good. It is now day 4 in Kyoto, and it is a very rainy day, so I think most of what we're going to do today is just shopping. First, we're going to go to Yodobashi Camera to go check out their tech gear, and then we're probably going to make our way back and see what else is there on the shopping street. But we might also hit up an aquarium because it's a nice activity to do on such a rainy day, but it is heavy rain, though it is not slanted rain, so that is good. And our hotel has nicely provided us with some clear umbrellas that we could rent, because I kind of want to get like a nice umbrella as a souvenir, but we will see. Right now it is 9:40 and Kyoto Station was packed when we got here. Let's go ahead and grab an umbrella thingy. Whee! Out we go. Kind of, but here we are at Yodobashi.
There's these IMAX.
Yeah, there's the little Apple section. Then they got a Microsoft section. So kind of like a Best Buys and a Fry's mashed up into one. I've never been to a super microcomputer store. Oh, and then this is all printer stuff. So on to the next section. After all that shopping, we decided to get shabu shabu because we were really craving veggies. So we got our whole veggie topside, meats, and the spicy broth. And it's all you can eat for 60 minutes. Then they've got sauces. They don't have hot sauce, which sucks. They have like a hot powder, but that's close enough, I guess. But we're really enjoying it because we needed veggies. Because it's such a rainy day, we've decided to go to the Kyoto Aquarium, but we know that there's going to be a lot of other people here because this is pretty much the only other activity besides shopping, which we just did, where you'll pretty much remain dry the whole time. But let's go in. So we just got our ticket into the Kyoto Aquarium, and it was 2,400 yen per adult. Look at it already off the bat. I feel like they always start with like, what do you call this? Like rainforest stuff. One of the crazy things that people always warn you about in terms of like trying to get to places early in Kyoto is because of the tourists always taking up a lot of space and overwhelming. But no one warns you about all of the school field trips that everyone has throughout the day as well. So not only do you want to go early to avoid the other tourists, but also to avoid the school field trips. Right now we've decided to grab dinner at Kura Revolving Sushi in Kyoto, and it's actually pretty nice because here we are seated, and we were seated by ourselves after just checking in on the tablet, and we're at stall number 15, which is right next to the kitchen, if you can see it in there. I'm not sure, but you grab your own cup, and then there's matcha here, along with some sauces and the ginger that you would need, as well as the utensils. So you can use the tablet to order, or you can also grab the items that are revolving here and you dump your plates in there. Today is day 5 in Kyoto. This is our final full day before we head over to Osaka, and it's still raining, but right now we are headed over to Nijio Castle, and then after that we're gonna hit up the Kyoto Imperial Palace, since technically today would be our last day to go and see both of those attractions. So regardless of the slight rain, we're gonna go and see it, and then afterwards we're gonna go see if Glanta has a shorter line, because we stopped by yesterday but the line was insane. I'm not sure if it was just those trying to make the rings from the workshop or if it was also those trying to make rings, so hopefully today it'll be a shorter line. Alrighty, so we've just bought tickets to enter into Nijio Castle, and it was 1,300 yen, and that's because we paid also to go inside the castle, or else it would have been, I think, 800 if you only wanted to do the outside. And they've got a whole bunch of pamphlets right here. Looks like they're out of English on this side. Let's go see if they have another one over there. Here we go. And let's begin. And now we're entering. Gotta be careful of the rain puddles and the mud, so we gotta stay on the path. And right now we are at Ninomaru Garden because we decided to explore the outside before going in. Because look at those clouds. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start raining real hard soon, but there was also a long line to get in, so we're gonna see if it waits to die down a bit. But look at the garden. It's nice seeing the rain splatters on the pond.
Next up, scallop. Ooh, the wasabi really comes through on that one. Too much for you?
We just finished our first omakase experience, and it was around 10,000 yen for the both of us, because it was 5,000 each, and then I got a tea. It was still good. I just thought it was a bit too intimate for my liking, but it was nice. Good food. The people were very nice. Right now we're grabbing lunch at Ichiran Ramen. It was about probably like a 20 or 30 minute wait because we didn't get here super early, but I'm so excited to try it since it's currently open because they were taking our order and giving me the egg. But here's the chopsticks, wet wipes, water. I'm not quite sure what these do. Oh, it says seat back for English. And you can also order more if needed. So we'll wait. The next time they order that flap is when my food is gonna be here. You also grab these baskets as you're entering from the outside to be able to put your bag in between your seats because there's not much room. The seaweed. And here I've got some wood ear and the extras because I got number 1, which has everything in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour. Did I take a picture for Yelp? Questionable. Okay, and then now I'm gonna dump in the wood ear, slap in the extra, and that's it. We'll give it a good mix. And now let's try. I got level 7. Ooh, dang, it actually has a nice good kick to it. Now let's try some of these noodles. And wood ear, I guess just noodles first. Much better than ramen in the States. Like, this is actually good. Thanks for taking the time to watch my Kyoto vlog that was long overdue since it's from 2024. Keep an eye out for a new vlog that I have coming out. That's a compilation of our trip to Nara, Osaka, and Tokyo. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.